All right. We're live. It's official. It is official. We are live. Correctamundo. All right. So, welcome to today's Q&A. We're going to be talking about a few things, but pretty much safety and a reminder that this is a holiday week, and with the holiday weeks usually means more traffic. So, look out. You never know who's on the road. Please make sure that you guys are staying safe. So we'll talk a little bit about that. But first of all, welcome to joining me here today, and thank you for joining me on our Q&A. We do this every Tuesday at noon Central here on our YouTube channel, and of course, if you missed Mondays, we're usually live on our Facebook channel as well on Monday at 4 p.m. Central. So that gives you an opportunity to see us a couple of times. Well, Miss Anna is on here if you haven't seen her already. Hello, hello. And you'll be seeing some pictures coming through during the live. We like to play those mostly because they're fun to receive from all of our drivers. And to be perfectly honest with you, they're some of the best pictures of our trucks that are out there. So keep them coming. Send them to me through facebook.com/DTLink, and we'll keep sharing them. So thanks, you guys. Plus, we have lots of selfies. You can see that Lisa's on here. She is our self-proclaimed, maybe not self-proclaimed, but we call her our selfie queen. We love the pictures. So fantastic. So what do you guys have? You have some hot weather where you're at, because it is roasting where I am. Actually, not quite yet, but it's supposed to be in the triple digits a little bit later today, throughout the rest of the week, and into next week. So 2 weeks, basically, of triple digits here in Montana, which can be rough. Very, very rough. So you guys make sure that you stay hydrated, that you do have supplies on your truck, that you're watching the reefer units, for those of you who are refrigerated drivers, that you're watching the reefer units, making sure that they are topped off, that the fuel is in them, they're not going to break down. Just keep checking them, making sure that everything is in order and good to go for you. I appreciate that. But most importantly, make sure that you are good to go and that you have that you're fully hydrated and ready to go. It's raining. Anna says it's raining in the Kansas City area. So, well, we could use that. Most definitely we could use that. We just don't have it yet. Might be a little bit. Well, 4th of July weekend. What do you think of when you think of 4th of July? Maybe several things. It might be the fireworks come to mind for a lot of kids. Parades. Fireworks, parades, lots of gatherings. DUIs are actually very prevalent, so please be safe out on the road. I think of construction. Lots of construction around our area. We have, just a short time span that you can get some of the maintenance done on the roads, and that seems to be the main time. So there's definitely construction, so watch out for that. But lots of people on the road during the holidays celebrating, and we just need to make sure that you guys are staying safe, and that hopefully you're aware of your surroundings and some of the craziness that might be happening around you. So just please be safe as always. Can't preach that enough, I don't think, right? Anna says fireworks. Fireworks are her go-to, her favorite thing about, well, at least what she thinks about when it comes to the 4th of July. So what are you guys' plans? I plan on escaping, going camping a little bit. I do have a family that will be, maybe doing some fireworks. I'm not big on fireworks, but we'll be doing some of that. Fishing, definitely. Spending some time out. Might be short-lived camping when the fire season is as hot as it is, but again, all comes with safety. Getting away from some of the traffic and staying safe. Let's talk about, hey, Joseph. Joseph Azadi is not banned from here. That's fantastic. I kid, kind of, sort of, maybe. You know me too well. All right, Tim is here. Tim, I'm working on that order for you, seeing what I can do. And I know Katie reached out to Steph for that other shirt. We have our shirts for our 90th anniversary shirts are out. If you guys haven't already seen them, go check them out. I'm looking for a paper here, and I don't know what I did with it. Don't you hate that? All right. Well, I'm going to have to wing it. It could be dangerous. Justin's here. Justin, hope all is well. And Miss Amy. Hello, hello. So Amy and Stephen, they'll be sporting the truck here on the 4th. So Sunday they'll be toting around the Seeley Lake area in Montana, showing off their Decker truck and supporting the 4th of July. All of it. Lisa's here. Lisa, this is the first time I've seen you on our YouTube. Good to see you. Joseph says, luckily I'm not banned. Still 29 days on Facebook, Jill. You have been banned, always. Amy ordered theirs for the t-shirts. Awesome. Yeah, the shirts are pretty sweet. Thanks, by the way, Lisa. Yeah, the shirts are sweet. Steph is getting those ordered, so she's going for the pre-order on the 90th anniversary shirt. So keep your eyes open for that. You can actually see those on our Facebook page, facebook.com/DTLink. All right, so I'm going to be gone for, Lisa, don't let me forget, I'm going to be gone for the switcheroo. So next month is Todd and Cindy for the calendar. So can't forget to do that on our Facebook group. For those of you who are not part of our Decker Facebook group, but are drivers here at Decker Truckline, please make sure that you sign up for the Facebook group. I can tell you that there is a lot of support and a lot of helpful people within that group. Hey Frog, good to see you. Frog, by the way, I haven't got to talk to you. Tim has found some goats for you, and he wanted me to make sure. I'll let him tell you. So anyways, we've got a lot of support in our Facebook group. It's the Decker Truckline drivers. And I know Lisa is on there constantly making sure that everything is in order as well. Dustin had a phenomenal post about staying positive and supporting. Dean Sosek also had a phenomenal post about helping everybody achieve their bonuses. And I just love it. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think it's a great asset to our team having that resource. So it's phenomenal, and the support that's in it is great too. So yes, there might be some negativity here and there, but with positive comments and encouragement throughout, that negativity does lift up. And if you read the whole post the other day, it might have started out bad, but it ended very well with the comments and the support. So there you go. There you have it. It's there if you need it. Otherwise, like I said, join us every Monday at 4 p.m. Central on our Facebook page, although not next Monday because we'll be off. For the most part, Bessemer will be open until 6 p.m. for the shop, the Bessemer shop in Alabama. Will be open until 6 p.m. on the 4th. Other than that, our other shops are going to be closed either Friday or Saturday, so keep that in mind. And then everything will open back up on Tuesday the 6th at 7 a.m. We do, of course, have our 24/7 support, which will be available to you, as well as our night and after hours dispatch. So they'll all be available to you. As always, don't worry. You'll still have people here. You just won't have the shop availability. Hands on deck won't be there. Lisa says she got her selfie light. Yeah. Anna had left a selfie and some trinkets for her at the Welcome Center the other day. Yeah. Speaking of selfie, we have now the official announcement will be tomorrow. What's today? No, it won't be tomorrow. It will be Thursday. The official announcement will be Thursday. But we will have our scavenger hunt game coming up here. Now, this is a little bit different than what we've done in the past. In the past, we had, I think, 12 different, it doesn't matter, it's a little bit different. This one is more of a selfie scavenger hunt. So if you don't like selfies, then you do have the option to get a Decker emblem or a Decker logo in the picture to send it. Now you can send it to me either through marketing@deckermail.com, so marketing@deckermail.com, or you can send it through Facebook at facebook.com/DTLinc, for those of you who are not banned for 29 more days. Just kidding. But what it is it's going to be, you have basically like a bingo card where you need to black it out. You need to make sure that you get all of the squares. And each square is going to represent a selfie. You and your truck, you and something red and yellow, you and a pet or an animal. It doesn't have to be your pet. Tim, you could have used the goats that were wandering around the terminal the other day. You and an American flag, so right in time for the 4th of July. You and the Decker logo, although if it is a Decker logo, you double duty there. You at a truck stop or a rest stop or just a stop along the way, basically. You and another DTL or Decker truck line driver or employee. Lisa, you have to start. That starts on Thursday though. You can't use any past ones. Not that you would. So you and a street sign. You and one of the street sign. Honestly, it'd be hilarious. I'd love to see some variety of street signs. Like, I don't know, every once in a while you see funny ones that you think, where on earth would that be at? And why would they have that? Anyway, so you and a street sign, and you and something that starts with a D. Something that starts with a D. So there we go. Yeah, that's the game. So, and then what we'll do is we'll have prizes. There'll be actually 4 winners. And like I said, more details will be to come because I don't know the details on the prizes yet. That's still in the works, the best I know. So we have 4 winners. The first winner will be the first one done who's like taken all the pictures, got them submitted. And remember, you can submit them to me either through marketing@deckermail.com or through our Facebook page, facebook.com/DTLink. Just get them on over to me and we'll get those submitted for you. And then at the end, and this is a month long, so it'll start on the 1st, which is Thursday, and then it'll end on the 31st, which is on a Saturday, lied, it's a Saturday, so it'll end on a Saturday. And then I believe somewhere around the 2nd or 4th of August, we will start the voting for the winners. So the first one to finish is going to win 1 prize, and then there will be 3 prizes or 3 winners for like the best of details to come. I don't know. What do we got here? Tim says, "Hey Frog, I evicted your goat and I sent them to Goat Jail. You must get to Missoula to get them out." That wasn't an attack, Joseph. It wasn't an attack. This game will be fun. Can I text you the list? No way, Jose. No way. No, it'll actually be emailed to you once on Thursday when there's more details. I'm just giving you like a sneak peek preview for the full details that'll come out on Thursday. We've got a meeting to get everything set up for the prizes, and then we'll do that. Joseph said, "I saw a chicken pot pie road in Florida earlier." What? That was the street sign? That's hilarious. That's funny. I like that. Amy says, "We have to bring our A game. Lisa's going to kill us on the first day. She's so good." No, you got this, Aim. You got to put Steven to work. And you can do all of them. Amy, this is totally doable. You can get them all. You guys can get them all done by the 4th because you can get most of those done. What can't you do by the 4th? You might not be able to do another Decker employee. Maybe. There's a lot that go up there that I know of. Yes, we will definitely share it on Facebook when it goes live. You're not getting the emails? Why not? So we have every week we have our Inside the Triangle, which is kind of like our newsletter, our company newsletter that goes out and is sent to all of our drivers and everybody in-house as well. So basically our whole community. You should be getting it. If you're not, go to your inbox and search, check your spam even, search marketing@deckermail.com or actually info@deckermail.com. I think it's info@deckermail.com. And then whitelist it, which means save it as a contact, and then it will come into your inbox, and then you won't miss them. There's a lot of information in those. Katie and Tammy, they put a lot of time into getting that prepared and everything, everything set up for you. Questions answered, all that good stuff. Speaking of things that are on there, this last week for the Inside the Triangle newsletter, which comes out on Friday, was an announcement that our 401k is being changed. So not only is it being changed from Wells Fargo to Principal, but, and by the way, you can sign up for a webinar on and kind of explore that and get some updates on more information on that. on advice, I guess. But we've got the 401k switching from Wells Fargo to Principal, but we've also upped it. So Mr. Decker has upped it to 50% match. If you aren't excited, you should be, right? Yeah. So yeah, it goes up to 50% match effective on the 2nd. So you might want to go in, sign in, and make any adjustments that you need to do. I know I'm definitely going to be making some adjustments so that I can take advantage of that 50% match instead of, I was taking advantage of the 30%, but now I'm definitely going to be taking more advantage. Every time someone mentions a goat, I'm going to get a goat emoji. Do it. I saw a live gator on the side of 95 in Georgia, Joseph says. Woo! You didn't take it home? It was, well, I guess you can't. It doesn't count as a rider or a pet policy. Not on ours, at least. Katie's here. See, there she is. Awesome possum. Speaking of the lady who's in charge, you don't have any email that works. All right. So what we'll do is we'll get it on Facebook, and then we will also, I'll also have to text it to you. Let's see. Oh. All right. I'll give you text game list. We'll do that. All right. But it doesn't start until Thursday, so you can't cheat and start taking pictures beforehand. You hear me? All right. Fingers out and telling you how it is. Amy says, if you don't get the emails, just watch the lives Monday and Tuesday. That a girl. Man, I appreciate that, lady. And jam out on Thursday on the new episodes of the Inside of the Triangle. Dang rights. So we've made her a believer out of her. She is loving the podcast, right? Right, Aim? Took her a while to hop on board, but she's liking them. William, hey, how goes it? Tastes like chicken, Anna. So yeah, the podcast last week was a very valuable podcast. And speaking of Miss Katie, shout out and wave to her again. We had Katie was interviewing Darren. So Katie was the host. She might have to take over. You might have to wear that hat. You did a pretty darn good job. So she was the host and she was interviewing Darren on our lease purchase program. So for those of you who missed last week's lives or the Inside the Triangle, go listen to that. Check it out. It's very informative. Jason Sorleen and Darren Ladley pretty much run the lease purchase program here and getting everything. If you're a company driver and looking to get into the lease purchase, they are definitely the ones that you need to contact to get that transition over. However, if you want additional information, you want to talk to one of the recruiters, and we will just lay it all out, let you know this is what it is for expenses. These are earnings, so any deductibles or whatever, it's all there. It's all laid out for you. You're not going to have any surprises. Give you an idea of what you're going to be able to make on a weekly basis and see some success. That being said, we definitely take a look at the scorecard. So if you're a current driver here at Decker, please make sure that your scorecard is 850 or above. We really don't want you getting into or transitioning into the lease purchase program if we don't feel that you're going to be a success at it. So that being said, even if you're not at that 850 or above yet on your scorecard, let's work on getting that. We have a lot of people who are willing to step up and challenge you and help you improve your score to a higher number. Jason and Darren are definitely two. Patrice is another resource. Any of our ambassadors, our art individuals, our art ambassadors will help you out. Colleen, I owe you a phone call here in a moment as well, because I want to go over that with you. So there's a lot of individuals here willing to help. Dean Sosek actually stood up in the group, not physically, but digitally in the group, and said, hey, anybody who wants help getting that scorecard up to 1,000 points and maintaining it on a regular basis, hey, reach out to me. I'll help you out. I know others who are willing to help out as well. So, that's the kind of support that we like to see. So keep it going. It doesn't at all. William says, I switched to the percentage pay and I love it. Woohoo! Yes. So in the past, we've had the percentage pay for our flatbed, and we had it for our refrigerated in just a really small area. Well, we've worked hard, really hard, to get this expanded, and now we have the lease purchase in percentage pay across all of our reefer division. So for those that there are areas that we don't hire lease purchase. So there are states that we can't work with lease purchase. If you want to know if that's your state, just reach out to us. This number here, this is going to get you to the recruiting department. So all of our recruiters are right here, 888-668-0698. If you can't remember their direct number, at least you've got their number right here to get you over that. But yes, that percentage pay is of the gross revenue, and it's 72% of the load. So you are definitely making some money right now on that. So Amy says, it's funny, but dang, you learn so much. Yeah, they are fun. That's because Darren thinks he's going to trick us, and he may. It's just not fun. That part's not fun. I don't like to, I'm like, please don't make me look like an idiot. I do that plenty on my own. Did he listen? No. Right, Katie? He didn't listen. Elevators. Whoa, I missed a comment. Amy says she really killed the questions and made sure everything was covered in 30 or so minute episode. Yeah, she keeps you moving, doesn't she? She does a great job of that. Oh, awesome. Thanks, OG. We appreciate it. Joseph says, do you still require the down payment, or did they cancel that? Yes and no. So if you're coming aboard, if someone was to come aboard to Decker and they wanted to start off in the lease purchase program, then yes, they are required to put down the $1,500 down payment. However, as a company driver transitioning into the lease purchase, as long as your scorecard is reflecting a number that is approved, 850 or above, on a regular basis, you've been consistent on that, then no, they will not require that down payment any longer. So that's a huge plus in that area. So yes and no to that one. Amy says, Joseph, listen to podcast 52. That's right. Look at her. She takes good care of me. I've been keeping an 850 to 950 and really want to do lease purchase. Awesome. So one thing to keep in mind for the lease purchase, for the most part, they're on a lot of our over-the-road divisions and some of our regional divisions. When it comes to dedicated, you want to talk to Darren or Jason on that specifically. So because you're on more of a dedicated, actually you should be just fine on yours, but on some of the dedicated ones or some of the short haul ones, you really got to manage your time super well in order to see a huge benefit for that lease purchase. For instance, and I used Michael last week as an example, I think, Michael Graff, but he does a phenomenal job of just making that short haul position work well for him in the lease purchase. And that was something we were pretty nervous about because it was, I shouldn't say nervous about it, but I wasn't telling anybody that it was doable in the short haul because I hadn't seen it successful yet. So then we put him into it. He transitioned as a company to lease purchase, and he is just rocking it. So he's doing a phenomenal job on that. Joseph, I will do that. Go. Okay. All right. No sailboat fuel. Anna, killing me. Speaking of making me look dumb. Frog says, I see the account background. What is it doing? The account background. I'm not sure. That's the only one, Amy. I agree. It's the only one anybody can afford. Joseph says, I also don't get the podcast things. Those are on Facebook, and that's because you're banned. Just kidding. Yeah, you can actually get them at anchor.com if you are, it's not .com, what is it? It's anchor.fm. It's saved, yeah, anchor.fm/Decker Truckline. That's the link. Thanks, Amy. Thanks, Anna. Let's see. Download the podcast app. It's under, you can get it under Google. You can get it under Spotify. There's like 8-9 different ones that you can get. I'm not completely sure I am dedicated. Yeah, it sounds like it's semi-dedicated. It's sounding like. I don't know. Bully. uh, Amy, I love your response. All right. Okay. Awesome possum. All right, should we dive in? All right, I wanted to give you the heads up on the 401k. That, by the way, you guys, that made a difference. For those of you who are making, well, we've got the guarantee of $1,000 a week across the board. So if those are making about 52,000 a year, and you're putting in the max amount, which is 8% of your total earnings, that's going to increase just under $900. So it's about $880 for an increase of company match compared to what it was before. So instead of being a company match of like 1,300 or so, now it's about 2,200. So yeah, made a difference. Kind of like it. Not going to disagree with that. Well, hello, Jeremy. Still thinking about coming to Decker. He says, do you have to be a company driver before going lease? No, you do not. Good question. In the past, you did. That has changed. You, as long as you have a $1,500 down payment, you can transition into the lease purchase right away. And there are 2 weeks of the guaranteed for the lease purchase. There was something else I was going to say. You know what we didn't announce last week? So we paid out over, just under, I should say, $76,000. So over $75,000 in bonuses between our scorecard and our smart drive, which, whoop, whoop, love to celebrate that. But we didn't celebrate our driver of the months yet. Of course, on Facebook, we had it posted. Katie took care of that. But we haven't done the shout out, so we probably should. For those of you who are on here today, I don't see any of these on here, but maybe some of the nominees. So Crystal Hahn, congratulations on the Western Reefer. She's a West Reefer winner, driver of the month for May. Steve Alliger was our Midwest Refrigerated winner for driver of the month. Dale Lehman for our Midwest Flatbed. Michael Mathis for our Southern Flatbed, or more of our OTR division, based out of Bessemer. Michael Brown was our owner-operator for owner-operator/lease purchase driver of the month. And Jean and Kim Gang for our team. So congratulations to all of our May 2021 driver of the month. Plus, we had nominees Michael Lister, Dean Sosek, Dennis Watterson, and James Patton. So congratulations to all of you as well. And congratulations to all those who had the clean inspections, because had some payouts on those as well. That's right. Amy says, you'll be fine. Tim, influence this questions for you, please. He has an influx of questions. Look out. Yes, Tim, who's on here right now, we actually have an interview from him on our YouTube if you haven't checked that out. But he has nominated himself as an individual willing to answer questions. He has signed himself up, but he'll answer any questions on lease purchase too. So if you want more help, reach out to him, and I can give him your info, and he can reach out to you and answer some questions. He has the Walcott. Sorry, I had a brain fart there. He has the Walcott Jamboree, or the Walcott Truck Show, coming up next 7th, 8th, and 9th, right? Or no, 8th, 9th, and 10th of next week. Next month, July. There we go. That's what I meant. Excellent. All right. So, making sure I get all the... Oh, William says the podcast is on Heart Radio as well. There you go. Yeah, it's on several platforms, so that's nice. And Heart Radio is a good one. By the way, we have for, not just for the podcast, but for those of you who like to stream, we have free Wi-Fi in all of our trucks that have our Geotab units. And all of our trucks will have the Geotab units very shortly, like pretty darn quick. We've got new trucks coming in, and we're currently averaging about 11 trucks a week right now. getting the new ones in, getting them prepped and ready to go, getting the decals on, all ship shape. And we do, obviously, she's got the list of individuals who come first. So those of our current drivers, our veteran drivers are going first, and they're getting the new trucks loaded up. We do have the, what is that thing called? Anna, what's that thing called? That, Katie, I know you posted something on this not too long ago. But it's the little platform that we've had built to get you from one truck to the other. What is it called? They called it something. I don't remember what it was, but it's a platform, and it makes it a whole lot easier to get all of your stuff out of one truck and into your new truck. We'll get you updated. But yes, all the new trucks have the free Wi-Fi, which is part of the TransFlow GeoTab unit in the truck. That's our ELD, our navigation, our communication, and all that good stuff that's in there. And then we've got the transfer thingy. That's exactly what I thought. The platform thingy, transfer thingy. That is the official term. Thanks, Katie. So that is, we only have one though. We have one. So you got to time it right. Lisa's on that, by the way. Transfer station. Whatever, Joseph. You are too official in stating that. Not cool. Everything ends with thingy. All right. What was I talking about? Yeah, getting the new trucks in. They have APUs. They have refrigerators, CB units. They have navigation, Sirius radio. Sirius radio is in the trucks, all the equipment, but you do need to have the subscription. But like I said, the free Wi-Fi is there, so if you're going to stream, no worries. It's a Verizon connection. That might help to understand where there are gaps, because obviously we know that "can you hear me now" isn't in every location, right? You know that. You know that to be true. What else do we have? We have, so hitting on the Sirius radio, you need to have a subscription. However, with the Epic View satellite TV, we have a 32-inch television, but the Epic View is company paid. So yeah, you don't need to have a subscription for that because Decker carries that for you. Plus we have the microwave, the refrigerator I already said, bunk heater, which you probably won't need right now, APU for that air conditioning. What else am I missing? CB unit. We have the onboard scanners in the truck through the TransFlow GeoTab unit. Yeah, mainly in Montana. Yep. What, Amy? What's better for you? What's the? Because I use Verizon. What's yours? Because your neck of the woods, along 200, it seems like I think it's AT&T that's the better of them. I thought. But what else am I missing? Lots of stuff in the trucks. The new trucks will all be double bunk. They're mostly the 579 Peterbilts. We have some 740 and some 760 Volvos and a few Freightliner Cascadia Evolutions. Yeah. Your Verizon as well. Yep. Fridge. Frog says fridge. Yep. Got a fridge in the truck. So it's storage and all that good stuff. Air ride seats. Sharpity sharp. Easy Pass, K-Pass, Pre-Pass. Thanks, Frog. Yep. Lots of extras to make life a little easier for you. The double bunk. Double bunk is nice. Now, not all of the trucks currently have a double bunk. However, from 2019 on, and so those 2018s, once we boot those out of here, then they'll all be double bunk. Nope, not yet. There's no maid, no chef. Joseph says, "Can I get a Pete?" What? You don't like a Volvo? It's funny how some people are very one way or the other with the trucks. Everybody has their own preference, just like everything else in life. But what somebody hates a truck for, hate's a pretty strong word, but what somebody doesn't like a truck for versus what somebody loves the truck for, it's like, it's the same thing. So, yeah. Mainly Pete's. Nope. Seatbelt, Anna says, blinker fluid. No. Anna, tell us a joke. She's got some. Okay, let's talk about some of these. New lanes that are coming in. For those of you who are in the Northwest, more specifically, because that's where a lot of these changes have happened or opened up. For those of you who are in the Northwest that want to get home every 7 to 10 days, we've got a few options. And this is where, I don't know what I did with my paper. So, Anna, you have to correct me if I'm giving the wrong locations. But if you live within a 50-mile radius of Tacoma, of Seattle, of Kennewick, of Spokane, of Missoula, Montana, right? Those are the 5 locations. I don't know if I'm missing. But if you live within 50 miles of any of those locations, we can get you home about every 7 to 10 days. And along I-90 between Seattle and Missoula, we can get you home every 7 to 10 days. Now, that being said, just keep in mind that you are probably trading stronger miles for more home time, which is fine. It just needs to fit your needs. That's why this was designed. So if you're going to be doing a lot of west to Midwest, even though that's most of what you see anyway, but you'll be doing more regionals than you would long hauls if you're getting home every 7 to 10 days. Normally it's about 2 to 3 weeks out. And we figure for every 7 days you're out, it's a day and a half home time. So you're probably looking at a 34-hour reset when you come back in. Now, coming in every 7 to 10 days means that you're probably not, or you're not guaranteed that it's on a weekend each time. So keep that in mind as well. Anna says, what I see? Oh, it's called a database. Yes, I know. Your dad jokes, your database. I watched a TikTok on that earlier today. Thought that was funny. Hey, we need to have like a TikTok challenge. Somebody figure that out and then tag me so I know what we're doing. Frog says, yeah, you said it. You know it's coming. Yep. How to find Will Smith in snow. Look for the Fresh Prince. When we've got Beller. I don't know what Beller is. What do you got, Anna? Anna's the queen of jokes. The crocodile one is my favorite. Amy says, no. All right, so what else do we have? So that is our refrigerated division that I was telling you has the extended 7 to 10 days and then home for a day and a half. But then we also have our Northwestern flatbed position, which is still based out of Bessemer, Alabama, but you're running into a lot of northwest area. Mostly the 10, 13 western states that you're running from Oregon, the southern Oregon on I-5 up to Seattle. That's going to be a really heavy area. That's actually our hiring area for that. She says TikTok just needs to go away. What? Oh, there's so many fun things on there though. Yeah, there are some not so fun. I do agree with that. You pick and choose, but that's how it is on every platform, isn't it? There's a lot of not the greatest. Okay, what did I miss? So we've got, I got it. Seattle, Tacoma, Missoula. What about Kennewick? Because Kennewick was one of them, wasn't it, Anna? I'm pretty sure Kennewick was. Maybe, sort of, possibly. She needs a database that's on her database needs to be online so she can copy and paste it. Right? Yeah, because she's full of jokes. She says 7 to 10 is our Western division. Yep. Spokane, Seattle, 50 miles of Kennewick. Okay, cool. That's what I wanted to make sure. Yep. We've got, that's about 7 to 10. It's still miles. You're probably looking at about 2,600 on average, where you can average more in our, 2 to 3 weeks out at a time. And Amy says, Anna, we live more than 50 miles from Missoula. My town is so small, we have no food delivery or fast food. That's how I grew up. Nope. But everybody goes to Missoula, so it makes sense. If you live in the Missoula area, I do want to give you a heads up for pretty much everybody in Montana, with the exception of Billings. We have you bring the tractor and trailer to Missoula for your home time. But, in other locations in Seattle and Tacoma and Kennewick, in areas of the Midwest, you'd be bringing the truck home with you in most cases. Or Kalispell. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I forget. I always forget about Kalispell. All right. So what else do we have? We do have a couple of positions available out of, I'm going to talk flatbed for you here for a second. So out of Bessemer, Alabama, we do have some short haul positions offering you home on a daily basis and guaranteeing you the $1,000 a week. So great opportunity if you're in Bessemer, Alabama, or Birmingham area, and you're looking to get good home time as well as good pay, great benefits. You've got an awesome staff that you'd be working with. That does require, at least 6 months of flatbed experience. So you do need to have that. Orientation, everything is in Fort Dodge, Iowa. So you'll need to get with a recruiter, get your application in, get yourself approved, and then we'll get you transportation up to Fort Dodge for the 2.5-day orientation. We do pay for orientation. It's $500 plus you get a bonus, $100 for completing the online orientation that through our Luma eNugget training platform. Speaking of Luma eNugget training platform, we have a quarterly safety bonus. Sorry, I couldn't think of what I was talking about. A quarterly safety bonus that's coming out on Thursday, the 1st as well. Thursday is the day we have the referral drawing for a $1,000 referral bonus. That is for anybody who's already referred somebody this quarter, your name gets put into a hat or a cooler. In my case, I always put it in a cooler. And your name is drawn for a chance to win a $1,000 prize or a laptop or a tablet. So you have your choice. But yeah, so we have that. Anyways, we have that on Thursday. We've got the new game coming out on Thursday. It's a busy day. It's a busy day. Frog says, what if you've never done flatbed and you've been with the company for about a year? You'd like to do flatbed. Need more information. What do you say, Joseph? Is it an option? Is it an option for him? Yeah, so actually Joseph, that's what he did. He ran for us, decided he wanted to switch divisions, and we trained him. We, like how I took that on? All right. So we as in Decker, did train Joseph into the flatbed division. I didn't because he knows better than that, right? Probably Tanner. You work with Tanner on that. So yeah, we can do that. You just need to get with your driver manager. You'll also want to get with Darren or Jason so that they can do evaluations and make sure that we can switch you over based off of because it does depend on where you live. And for the Northwest, you need to live along I-5 in Oregon and Washington in order to qualify for that location. So yeah, that will train you. In the Midwest, we do take students if you just recently graduated from a PTDI certified school, and we will have you go through the whole training process, not just the load securement and tarping, but the whole shebang. So, Amy says, riddle time. You make it, but don't use it. Someone buys it, but doesn't need it. What is it? So you make it, but don't use it. Someone buys it, but doesn't need it. What is it? All right, I'm going to think about that one for a second. Need it? It's too much brain power. Joseph says he wasn't paying attention. So Frog was wondering if you could be trained in flatbed. If you've been with the company for a while, but you don't have any flatbed experience, is it an option? And I used you as an example because you just recently did it. And he did it in the hottest time of the year. Well, not quite, because August is going to be hotter. But he did it in the hottest time of the year. So a quick awakening to the heat of flatbed. Frog says, Salt Lake, love my driver sometimes. My driver enters sometimes. This Salt Lake is not going to be in the flatbed area. So, but you can still run it past Darren or Jason and see if they can get with Jeremy and maybe we can make it work. But to the best of my knowledge, it's outside of the flatbed running area. Maybe. Maybe. All right. Yeah, so we've got that short haul position based out of the Bessemer, Birmingham area. as well. And then we have Over the Road based out of there as well, which could put you out on, you can get your home on a weekly basis, or we can get you home every 2 weeks. So you've got options that way. We've got short haul in the Midwest, got lots of short haul positions in the Midwest. There's a ton of freight there right now. Can keep you busy. Wallboard, steel. We do have some coils, but wallboard, steel, lumber, you know, 'tis a season. It'll keep you busy, busy, busy. And we have guaranteed pays from $14.50 depending on where you're at. We have $1,700 if you're in the Chicago area. We pay you $1,700 every week and guarantee you home weekly. So home weekly with the $17 and the $14.50. Of course, with some of the other divisions, we have the minimum guaranteed pay of $1,000 across the board. But I want to remind you guys that is the minimum. That is most definitely not what you should be maxing out at. You're probably looking at about $1,500 as a company driver on a weekly basis, but being out a week in some cases, 2 to 3 weeks in another case, but that's what you should be expecting. The rate of pay per mile and the miles that you're running. Let's keep you busy. Let's keep you running. If you're not getting the miles and you need to talk to your DM, don't hesitate to reach out. Sometimes they're under the understanding that you're at the max miles that you want. You need to have that conversation with them on, if not a monthly basis, which that might be a little much because they should be able to go from 1 month, but every quarter, touch base with them every 3 months or so and let them know, hey, you know what? Miles are good. Keep them coming. I like them strong. Or you know what? I need a couple weeks where I'm not just running so hard. Whatever it is, if you communicate with your DM, it's going to make it a whole lot better for you of an environment because you're getting the miles that you need, you're getting the pay that you're expecting on a weekly basis, and then in other times, maybe you need a couple of days off, and that's fine. Just gotta communicate. Let your DM know. That is the weirdest thing to buy a coffin on, or a website. Joseph says, flatbed is easy, 34-hour reset every weekend. The training sucked, but the hardest thing was we really do. The hardest thing is rolling the tarps. Yeah, and that's why it's so fun to watch. John Hodges, a couple of you guys will post in the Facebook group of how small of a tarp or how small of a roll that they can get with the tarp. It's always fun. Amy says, a man was on the bridge, she's got more. Looks at a boat on one side full of people as it passes under. He walks to the other side, sees the same boat, but not a single person in the boat. Why is that? They all jumped in the water. Right? How come I didn't get this other one yet? Did anybody, it's a coffin. Never mind. That's where you're going. I'm a little slow. Quiet. Yeah. You make it, but you don't use it. Someone buys it, but doesn't need it. What is it? All right, I got you. Did you cheat? Did you cheat, Anna, to figure that out? She's so smart. I might have missed part of that conversation. So, all right, cool beans. So yes, the availability or, knowing what your goals are, knowing what your expectations are, has to be communicated with your fleet manager so that we can help you reach and achieve and exceed those suckers. That's what is so awesome about the Facebook group, you guys. Like I mentioned before, when there are people in there encouraging you and helping you to the next level, that's awesome. That's exactly what those groups are designed for. You can diss them, but there are some things that they're good at. The Facebook, yeah. Answer, they're all married. Hang on. None of them, hang on, where is it at? Oh, there it is. Not a single person. Oh, fools. You're ridiculous. That's funny. I like that. I like that joke. I like how I had to reread it to figure it out. Anna doesn't like to tell me jokes because then I don't know what they are, so she has to explain them. I do have to admit that I am not the only one that doesn't get them half the time, though. Right? All right. What else do we have? Please, you guys, be safe this weekend. This is one of the busiest weekends for traffic, and we don't We don't want anybody getting hurt or injured or anything like that. So please be safe. All right, so answering more questions on the available positions. If you're looking for refrigerated, if you're looking for flatbed, and you live in the Midwest, odds are we can find you. We can help you. We've got opportunities available. Anywhere from the $1,000 guarantee up to $1,700 guarantee. Plus, we've got the lease purchase available along with the company driving position and owner operator, right? Yep. Anna says, right, add 2 scoops of ice cream to make it afloat. I like that one. Stay safe and cool in the massive heat. No kidding. Yesterday, there were supposed to be hurricanes down in the southeast. Northwest, there were warnings left and right for hot, high heat and weather and who knows what. Anything else that I haven't seen any new ones come across. Thankfully, again, referring to that group, Angela keeps us up on any weather alerts. Joseph's been helping out. I saw that Eric had a couple of posts on there. Diane Swallows had a couple, all with weather related. So thankfully, I've got help. Man in that sucker. I just got it. I got that one. What do you call 1,000 lawyers chained together at the bottom of the ocean? Jazz says, I don't know what. Nothing special. Oh, what? All right. Oh, ouch. Okay, I want to see what the response is. Well, you don't have your name. I never know who I'm talking to. They're using new ones. Okay. We also have the Over the Road, which is out of Missoula, the Missoula terminal, and our Midwest. Speaking of terminals, this week we have most of them will be closed over Saturday and Sunday, definitely Sunday, but you'll still have the after hours dispatch. You'll have after hours communication available to you, as well as the 24/7 maintenance support. So they are there as well. If you need them, 515-574-5432. What's that number? 515-574-4321. That's what I meant. A great start. Oh, wowzers. Oh, no. All right. That's what happens when I leave that. So, Joseph, you needed me to give you a call. Frog, I will get you a list. I'll text you a list of the game. Remember, we've got that game coming up on Thursday, so stay tuned on our Facebook page for more information. And quit throwing weird numbers out. That's not a number. That's not a telephone number. I think it was the same number that you gave me last time, though. I'm going to go look. But yeah, you guys be safe. Stay safe. Have fun. Enjoy the fireworks if you're going to go watch those. Hopefully you get a good meal in. You know there's going to be lots of barbecuing. I am pretty sure that Juan is going to be barbecuing at the Welcome Center on Sunday for the 4th. So no Monday, back Tuesday. Correct. So no Monday Facebook Live, but we will be back Tuesday, noon Central, right here on our YouTube channel. Right? And Amy is going to be sending me videos of Steven's truck. Right? Yes? All right. Stay safe, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. As always, if you have any questions, either put them in the chat. I should have told you that earlier. Put them in the chat and we'll answer them. Or reach out to me on Facebook, facebook.com/DTLinc. Or contact us right here. Whoop, right here. Telephone number. And apply online at drivedecker.com. We can help you out. She says I try to pay attention. All right, so give me some videos of some of the 4th of July parade, Amy. I want to see it. Send it my way. That's perfect. Do it. Tim, Frog needs your number. I'll text it to you. How's that? I'll do that. How's that? Okay. All right, you guys have a great rest of your week. Stay safe. Stay safe. Can't say it enough.